Listen, Lauren LaRosa should have been on the complex list. If you're talking about Diddy coverage, like who covered Diddy better than Lauren in hip hop?
Nobody.
Like, come on.
Not even just in hip hop. I think she covered it the best out of anybody.
Just period.
Yeah, I mean, there was. I mean, you had like the CNNs and the NBCs of the world calling Lauren for Lauren to come on and talk about, what was going on at the Diddy trial. So yeah. I'm just saying if that was one of the criteria, I don't know how somebody like Lauren LaRosa don't make the list.
But it's we gonna cut the crap right here. Lies, 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 and they sitting up there at the Breakfast Club talking about how Lauren LaRosa was the one who covered the Diddy trial the best. Stop with the cap. Stop with the cap. The person who covered that Diddy trial the best was Armand Wiggins, in my opinion. Now, don't get it twisted. It was several YouTubers out there covering that trial. And Lauren LaRosa, she sat in that back and she didn't say a word, baby. She stayed quiet. And normally, Lauren is running her mouth. She didn't interrupt. She didn't intervene. She didn't say nothing. She didn't say, Quit playing with me, Lauren. Because you sat there and you could have shouted out. You could have shouted out Armand. You could have shouted out Neek. You could have shouted out Lovely T. You could have shouted out Tisa Tales. You could have shouted out so many other content creators that was there. So many YouTubers that was there. Any other time you running your mouth, you talking, just doing all this, you could have shouted with somebody out because guarantee you, baby, I saw you not once but twice, probably more than twice, all up in Armand Wiggins' stream, taking pictures with Armand, taking pictures with Neek now. You were everywhere talking to all of the YouTubers. So why did you not correct? And I'm not taking nothing away from you, Lauren, because you did your thing. I'm not gonna act like you didn't. You wasn't doing some of your thing. You know what I mean? But what I am gonna say is, when they said who should be on that list and who rocked that Diddy trial, I'm not gonna lie and act like Armand Wiggins didn't rock that trial. He might have got a lot of backlash for the bullcrap, you know what I'm saying, that he did. But he was just it was all for shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying? So we understand that, but we understand also the sensitivity behind everything in front of the courthouse. Everything was just going down. So, for other people, they were a little sensitive about that. But in the meantime, in between time, girl, you should have said, no, you know what? Yeah, Charlamagne, I appreciate that. But it was so many other YouTubers out there that did their thing. Armand Wiggins, Neek at Night, Lovely T. Stop playing. They was pouring tea and they was pouring drinks the whole time. All of the YouTubers were pouring drinks the whole time, spilling all the tea. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? You was able to only give bits and pieces, baby. You wasn't giving it up like Armand was giving it up. So you're not going to sit there and try to shit on his name, play on his top. Now, I ain't gonna let you go over here and play on his top. You should have interrupted and said something, but you would sit there trying to be quiet as church mouse. So I don't know, but maybe you said something later on. I don't know, but what I am saying right now, baby, YouTubers was killing the game. So that's all I got to say, Breakfast Club. Charlamagne, watch your mouth. DJ Envy, watch your mouth. Because y'all both know y'all should have never said that. Because y'all was watching Armand too.